Aries, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aries, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on with you. Take what resonates with you, Aries, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries. Two cards for Aries for their highest good, Spirit. This is for Aries. One more card. Wow. All right. So you do have, you came out with unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. Wow. So definitely, you are definitely where you are supposed to be. Even if you feel like you're not, even if you feel like you can't see what's ahead of you, you still are where you're supposed to be. So just remember that, okay? You are definitely, this is the spirit guides telling you that you are definitely on the right path. So this is nice. You know, keep pushing forward and don't give up. You also have wondrous universe. It says beauty, walk in beauty. Trust the universe, you guys. It's going to give you the blessings. Trust it. Trust in the divine. Trust in the angels. Trust in everything, because it will bring you. It will bring you what you're looking for. Okay. Very nice. You know, that's beautiful. Unexpected surprises, I feel like, are coming towards you. So that's nice. Aries, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Deep breath, Aries, deep breath. All right, here we go. One card for the current. This is for Aries for their highest good. One for the situation. One for the past. One for what's hidden. Oh, you got two cards, and I'm going to take them both. One for the hopes and fears. Wow, this is amazing, you guys. Aries, today is your day. We definitely have a new moon in Aries today that I'm doing the reading in, and definitely just by putting out the cards right now, you have Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. New beginning is here, you guys. Now you have what you need to work on. One for what you need to, what you need to work on. That was for what you need to do now. What you need to work on is that one. And then the outcome. What is the outcome for Aries? Okay. So, so we start off with the seven. I'm going to see if you can see all the cards here. I did get two cards for this one. Hopefully you can see them all. Okay, yeah. All right, so you start off with the Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're persevering forward. You know, you're working very hard. You're reaping the rewards. And now you're trying to decide where you want to put them. You know, this man, he's like thinking about all the hard work that he put in, and now he's seeing the results. So it's very nice. I like that. You also have the Two of Cups for the situation. The Two of Cups is saying that there is some kind of connection here for you to trust your higher self. I also feel like there's some kind of connection that you have. You could be also too worried about something. Maybe the connection that you have with your significant other. Maybe there's something there. But definitely we'll see what's going on. Also a proposal. Some kind of partnership or proposals here too. And then for the Ace of Pentacles here in the past, well, I feel like it's now, because you have all these three cards here, and I feel like it's all this is shifting to something better. So I feel like there is abundance coming towards you. I feel like you're definitely on the right path. You're manifesting, so remember to think positive. There's also a lot of creative ideas, financial opportunities, which is very nice. You could also be starting a new career for some of you guys, because I feel like you could be leaving an old career and starting something new. Wow. Then you have up here for what's hidden, you have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is about change. You're ready for something new. You know, you have a lot of ideas. Gosh, you could be going in a new direction also. And then with the Ace of Wands, starting a new project, new beginning is here. There's a lot of opportunities and growth here, so it's nice. This is something that you're not seeing that's going to come in. It's beautiful. Then you have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is in the hopes and fears. I feel like if you're not with anybody, I feel like there's somebody new coming into your life. Even if it doesn't have to be a love interest, it could be just like somebody you're just gonna know, or somebody you're just gonna meet. I also feel like you're very you're very compassionate. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of creative ideas. I also feel like you need to trust your intuition more if you haven't. Could be a new baby coming through also. You have the 10 of Cups up here for what you need to do now. And I feel like you really need to just be happy with everything. You have there's a lot of harmony. You're moving towards happiness. You're aligning with everything in your life. So it's good. I feel like there's contentment here. So it's nice. You also have the King of Swords here, and the King of Swords is what you need to work on. And I feel like you need to focus more. Be honest with yourself, be truthful, speak your truth, and communicate better. For the 8 of Swords down here, I feel like you need to shift your mindset. If you're thinking negative, then it's time to start thinking positive. Okay. I also feel like there's something here that you're not wanting to see. It could be that you're not wanting to see something. So we'll see why it's here, Aries. Wow. Okay. Deep breath, Aries. Let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you, Aries, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Wow. Okay. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here for Aries? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So I do feel like with the 3 of Swords here, I do feel like there is some kind of emotional. I feel like you've been very emotional lately. If you haven't, you're very emotional. I feel like your emotions are going to be running high. You could also be like happiness. Like there's a lot of happiness here. I don't feel like it's anything bad because it doesn't come out with any other cards that are bad. But I do feel like your emotions are going to be high because you're just feeling it. Like you're feeling the emotions. You're going to be in your feelings. I feel with the 7 of Pentacles, like I said, you're persevering forward. You're doing a lot of hard work. You've been working hard, and all this is gonna pay off. And I feel like you're trying to make some kind of investment or decision to establish yourself. With the Page of Wands, I feel like you need to explore different avenues. I feel like, you need to be more open. I also feel like you're going in a new direction, which is very nice because I feel like you need to believe in yourself and have optimism. I feel like there's going to be opportunities here. I feel like you're just ready for this new change to come in. Like you're just ready. I also feel like for you to believe in yourself, and you are going in a new direction with that. So it's nice because you have it here twice. And I feel like there's an opening here for you, like a new cycle, new journey for you. So it's very nice. You also have the 2 of Cups. And why is the 2 of Cups here in this situation? One more card. Wow. All right. So you do have the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. So with the 2 of Cups, like I said, there could be some kind of connection you have with someone. I feel like you're trying to do everything, with the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to do many tasks at once. Like you're trying to take care of your work. You're trying to take care of the family. You're trying to create all these projects. You're trying to do all this, and you need to really start taking it easy. It's a lot, and you really need to take that time to just take it easy. With the 2 of Cups, I feel like you need to trust your higher self, your intuition. I feel like you need to trust your decisions and trust your intuition in using it. I feel like there is some kind of connection here that you have with someone. I feel also too that there could be some kind of offer. I also feel like there could be a proposal here for some of you guys. But there definitely some kind of choice that you have to make, that you're making a decision very soon. And I feel like you want to create something. You just don't know what. I feel like you have a lot of support from friends and family, from your friends and family. And I feel like you're being recognized for all that hard work that you're doing. I also feel like there could be some kind of partnership here. There could also be traveling here for some of you guys, but definitely you're trying to create something. And then in the past, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is about prosperity, abundance, of all kinds. You're manifesting as you speak, so speak highly, speak positive, because you're definitely have all the tools to manifest right now, because we are in a new moon also. I feel like there's a lot of financial opportunities. There's going to be for you opportunities around you. And I also feel like there's like new things that you're going to start being very creative, and you are definitely on the right path. Wow, beautiful. And then you have the Page of Wands and Ace of Wands for what's hidden. Why is that here? Oh my card. There's a big choice that you're doing. So you do have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands here. There is a new beginning here, that new start, because you have the Ace of Pentacles here also. So you're ready. All this change is going to come in very soon. So you just know that. With the Two of Wands, I feel like you're making decisions, you're making plans. You already know, like in your heart, you already know what you want to do. And there's a lot of things here. You're making a decision about what your next step is. I feel like you need to have patience. There is change coming through. There is a new beginning here. There's a new project you're trying to start. There's even traveling here that I feel. And then you have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is saying, things are going to start getting calmer now. If you're going through obstacles or situations or things that just weren't working out for you, things are going to start getting better, because you're a different person now. You're dealing with it differently, and you're walking away because you don't want to do the drama anymore. You don't want to be walking on eggshells around people anymore. You just want to live life to what you need to do, like to the fullest. Which is very nice. Love that. And you're definitely making some kind of decision. For the Ace of Cups down here in the Hopes and Fears, why is the Ace of Cups here? One more card. Wow. Wow. Nice. Okay, so you do have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about, again, because the Knight of Wands is up here again. Remember? It's up here. Oh, that's the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands. I'm sorry. So there is still change coming in. You're ready for this new. You're ready. You're excited. You're ready. You're ready to do whatever you have to do to get that excitement in your life, which I do truly believe that it's coming very soon. I feel like you need to have patience though, because they don't want you to rush into anything, any decisions, anything that you're going to be so excited that you're going to be like, yes, yes, yes. But then it's going to be like, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. So really be careful when you're doing any decisions, anything. Okay, really be careful. I feel like you're going to start I feel like you're going to have a lot of gratitude for everything that you have in your life. You're going to be very content with everything. I also feel like there's a blessing trying to come in for you. There is definitely a new person coming in. You're being more spiritual now, believing in a lot of different things. You're trusting your intuition and using your intuition, which is very good, very nice. And I do believe that there is a blessing coming in for you, like some kind of wish fulfillment here, like something you wanted coming through. Nice. Also feel like there could be some kind of marriage here, or in a pregnancy or a baby here. You have the Ten of Cups here, and why is the Ten of Cups here? For what you need to do now. One more card. Wow. All right, so so right now you're feeling very happy. You're moving towards happiness. You feel the divine love. You feel happy. You feel harmony. You feel good in everything that you're doing, which is very nice. I like that. Very nice. Moving towards happiness, and it's a good thing. You have the King of Pentacles here, and you have the Nine of Swords. With the King of Pentacles, I feel like with the King of Pentacles, I feel like you need to start. You need to really, you're trying to establish something, like you're trying to establish yourself, like, create something stable. I feel like you will, because you're doing everything you need to. Because the King of Pentacles, he's an entrepreneur. He knows how to establish himself. He knows how to create that strong foundation, and so do you. And it's here, okay? So even if you feel like it's not happening, like you're not never gonna do it, and it just like you don't see no results, don't give up. Okay, start putting everything. Keep doing what you're doing, putting the work in there, trying to create something. Put it out there. Because it is going to be successful, and they're telling you don't give up because you're gonna be successful. You're gonna see. Just wait and see. Okay. Even though you're tired and you're hurt, don't give up. Just keep pushing forward. Then you have the King of Swords, Aries. And why is the King of Swords here? Oh, okay. Let me get one more. All right. So I took another card because this one came off the top, so I just took it just in case. So you do have the King of Swords here. The Four of Wands and the Moon. Really start following your heart, okay? Really start following your heart. Let go of all these regrets that you have, mistakes that you've done in the past, or even decisions that you regret. Let them go, okay? Because you don't need to do that, okay? Really be more focused too, because you have the King of Swords here, and the King of Swords is saying that you're not listening to yourself and you're not paying attention to yourself, and you really need to. Be truthful and honest with yourself. Be honest with people around you. You will have the clarity. You will have the mental clarity, the discipline that you need to make decisions also, but you need to focus more. And these two cards right here are just speaking focus. Start focusing on these opportunities that are going to come in for you. I also have the Four of Wands here, and the Four of Wands says that you're definitely moving forward. Move forward from everything. The past, whatever it is that's lingering, move forward. It doesn't matter anymore. It shouldn't matter like who's talking about who, doing, gossiping and all that. Just move forward because you need to. No matter what, just push forward, because I feel like there's some kind of celebration here. I also feel like somebody could be getting married around you. Right now we have the new moon going in, so I'm not surprised that you got this card. It's the Moon card. And the Moon card is saying that there's a new moon in Aries right now. So this is definitely your card. Okay. So, maybe you're not seeing things clearly. Maybe you're not seeing, you're very uncertain about the future. Like you don't know what you're going to do, what you're going to create. Give yourself some time. Okay. Take deep breaths, go outside for walks. It'll come to you. Just don't overthink things. Okay. Because right now, we're in a new moon and we're kind of seeing everything like uncertain. Everybody is, so just know that. But you will know what to do in the future. Trust me, you will. You have the Eight of Swords here. And why is the Eight of Swords here for Aries? One more card. Wow. Okay, so really shift your mindset. Those negative thoughts that you're having, like nothing's going to work out, nothing's going to come in my favor. Really shift that mindset, okay? Change it to positive, because right now you're manifesting everything that you're thinking. If you're thinking bad, it's going to come in bad. So really think about how you're thinking and think positive and everything, and start focusing. Again, you got this card. And if you see her, she's got these bowls here, and they're just like on top of each other stacked. She doesn't realize that there's a big old bowl over here with so much opportunity, so much gifts that are in there. She's just looking out like, la, 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 la. And you really need to really start focusing, okay? Because you're not focusing enough. And start doing what you need to do, like creating, making decisions, handling everything that's going on around you. Pay attention, because there are opportunities that are there for you. And then I feel like with the Ace of Wands here, since you got this twice, I definitely feel like there is doors opening for you, and you will be successful if you start planning what you want, creating what you want, starting projects the way you want to. You will be successful. So it's good. This is a very good card to get. I feel like there's a lot of growth here. I feel like there's, power, desire, opportunities, new projects. I feel like you're going to have that urge to create something, and you will create it. So be ready, because things are going to change a lot. This is beautiful. Love it. I love it. All right. So, Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you next time. God bless.